Hello YouTube, it's Pizzscn here. Well, another Zippo video already. Ooh, sorry about that. Yep, I actually did get another Zippo, and so I'm gonna be telling you guys about it, obviously. I'm not always gonna do these like one at a time Zippo videos. If I really should. Well, I don't know. I just don't know how frequently I'm gonna get them, but I just kind of want to make a video about it right now. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure myself how I'm gonna do these videos. So at least yet. So we'll see. It all depends. So yeah. If I find that actually I'm getting them like way too frequently, then I will. I'm posting these up way too frequently, and they're overtaking my normal videos, like overcoming them, taking over my channel. Then I will obviously just do like maybe 3 at a time or something like that. So like 3 new Zippos in one video at a time. So that I might try, but again, I don't think it's ever going to go that direction. But anyway, for now at least, I did get a new Zippo, and as you guys can see, unlike all my other Zippo videos, which is only one other Zippo video I have where I discuss my new Zippo, this one's actually in a box, which is kind of cool. It's the first ever Zippo I've bought that's in a box. All right. I'm early into collecting, so this is the first one I bought that's in like a box, and it was also the first one I bought out of a I'm talking way too fast. It's also the first one I bought out of a revolving case, like a revolving display case. So that's really cool. So anyway, here's the box. I'm sure you've seen tons of these if you're into Zippos. This one in particular is the blueberry matte, the regular blueberry matte Zippo, and I'm going to show it to you guys. There it is, right there. So it's nothing special. It's just another matte Zippo. I do like these matte Zippos, by the way, but I just think they're kind of cool. But yeah, now I was going to get a design, but there is a reason why I did not get a design, and I'll be explaining that when I'm explaining how I got this Zippo, or why I bought the Zippo and stuff like that. So one thing I actually kind of bummed about, I don't really think the guy actually gave me a receipt for it. But what I'm actually wanting to do next time I get one of these and I have a receipt, just so that I can remember more where I got it, like especially if it's a generic design like this, if I lift this this piece here out, this little foam piece, I could probably store the receipt in there if this even comes out. I don't know. I haven't been able to get it like past this point. I don't want to rip it. Oh, there it comes. Yeah, I could like store the receipt under there, so that way I've always got the receipt there. Or I could just store it under the Zippo blue advertisement. I don't know. Anyway, let's see if I can put that back in. Alright, yeah, there we go. That's good. Dropped it. Alright, so let me show you guys the Zippo up close a little bit. Alright, so as you guys can see, this one was $18.95. Alright. This is also the first Zippo I've got with a price tag on it, but anyway. I immediately noticed there's something incredibly wrong with the fit. It's, if you feel right here, I can totally tell that there's a seam there, and actually the lid kind of shimmies back and forth a little bit. You see that, like side to side, I should actually say. See that? You can see the lid's sort of poking out right there and then comes back. So I don't know, it's just a little small detail. It doesn't really bother me that much, so because I don't ever plan to use these. But yeah, but there's the hinge. There's 2 little dimples that when I was scared when I got my first ever Zippo. I'm like, oh no, my Zippo's already dented, but those seem to be on all the Zippos. That one almost looks machined, but on my black matte one they also look like little dents, which is kind of interesting. So there's that side. Yeah, a really good up close of the finish too for you guys. It's just matte. I'm sure you've seen matte Zippo. Well, if not, but I'm sure you've seen matte stuff. Yeah. Anyway, here's the bottom. I'm sure you guys would like to see that. This one in particular, this is also the oldest Zippo I own to this day, which I mean, it's kind of cool. It's okay because I'm in my early stages of Zippo collecting, so it's not too surprising that this one's my oldest one. But this one was made in D10, and for those of you who are new to the dating system, this has changed over the years. But what they're currently doing, the number over here stands for the year, and that's obviously 2010. So it was made last year. And the D, no, not December. This is actually the way they do their months. The months are represented by a letter of the alphabet, and the way I actually figure out when it was made, I'll show you real quick. What I actually do, I go A, B, C, D. Alright, I count up to the number. So if I got, I got a lighter, this one is D, so I go A, B, C, D. Alright, and that's 4. January, February, March, April. Alright, now, most people probably won't have to do it the second time, but I just do it just to make sure. So I got it in April. It was made in April of 2010. Alright, so that's how you can date your newer Zippos if you're curious as to when it was made. Actually, another one of my friends got one of these actually because he just thought they were cool, and I was getting one anyway, so he was like, oh, I'm going to jump in on the bandwagon. He got a completely chrome one, which I think actually looks pretty nice, but I don't know. I've already got a brushed metal one, which is right here. I've already got this one here, so I like this one. But anyway, his was a J, or no, his was made in October, and I think that would be, let's see, October is the 10th month, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, oh yes, it was a J. So, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, October. So yeah, he got his in, his was made in October 2010. I also dated his insert, but I can't remember when that was made. But anyway, I would like to share the insert because I do actually find the insert to be kind of interesting. I mean, it's just a standard Zippo insert, but I just find this interesting. The first time I've seen this, like, at all, even in a video. I've never seen this in a video, at least I don't think I have, but I don't know, maybe it's just somewhat common, but let me show you. The insert was made in E of 10. Alright, so 2010, but the insert is made in E. So again, I mean, I'm sure you guys know that E comes after D, but anyway, A, B, C, D, E. Let's refocus. Alright, so A, B, C, D, E, January, February, March, April, May. So the insert was actually made after the lighter case. And I'm just trying to figure that out, because, like, I've only seen Zippos where these are older than the cases. Actually, my first ever Zippo, the dates matched. Both the lighter casing and the insert on this one were both made in September of 2010. They're both made in the same month and same year. This one, though, they are a little different. The casing was made in September, but I can't remember exactly when. I think this was the insert might have been made in like June or July or some of that. I can't remember. This one, oh, actually, that is true. My friend's insert was made in July. I think, yeah, that's true. It was made in July. I remember now. But anyway, this one is made in E, which is actually after that one. All right, so I've never seen that before, and I'm trying to think. I always kind of thought that they just had I've always, for some reason, just thought that they made more of these than they did the cases. Like, they would mass produce these, and, obviously these might require a little bit of more work, but I mean, if you think about it, I guess practically that doesn't make any sense, because the inserts, they've got the flint wheel, they've got the flint, they've got the spring in here, the screw, they've got to fill it with the cotton balls, and it's also got the wick, it's got this chimney, it's got this cam. Alright, this is a very complicated piece. There's a lot of stuff in this piece. This one here is simply a hinged, hollowed thing. That's really all this is, just hinged holder for it. It literally just holds it and it's hinged. So, yeah, I'm guessing the ones with the designs that might be hand painted or something like that might take longer to do. But anyway, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of interesting. So, and I am a collector, and so that's why I got a little bit in depth in that. But anyway, I would actually now like to tell you guys a bit how I got it and stuff like that, because that's what people do in their collection videos, or in their collection update videos, or collection videos too. I don't know. I'm really tired and I'm confusing myself. Alright, so we'll set that in there. So how I got it. Alright. This past weekend, I made a video about this. This past weekend I was at a place called Winter Blast 2011. It's a Christian camp. It's not really a camp, it's a retreat. So it's a Christian retreat where, we do a lot of praise and worship and stuff like that. So yeah, I was at that, and yesterday, Saturday, was a free day for everybody. We did go to a morning service, but then after that, we just did whatever we wanted to do until the end of the day. And there wasn't even a service at the end of the day. That was like, youth group only type stuff. Like, your youth group would do a little something for the youth group only, so if that even makes sense. So, yeah, but anyway, what we decided to do that day, first thing we did was we went to a place called Fun Depot, which was kind of fun. I went there last year and loved it, but this year I just didn't like it that much. And then after that, we went straight to the mall, and the mall is where I got this. Obviously, I got this at the mall. I did not get this at Fun Depot. But we went to the mall, and I wanted to get something. I decided, I'm here at the mall. I want to get something to remember the trip. And I was thinking, first thing I thought was Zippo. But then I saw there was a Barnes & Noble, so I went over there. I wanted to get the 30th anniversary Rubik's Cube, but that thing's been out of my, I was out of my price range because, well, Fun Depot cost $15 and I spent $15 to go there, which kind of sucks because I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it. Again, I liked it, but I just didn't enjoy it that much. Hate is a strong word for that, so I just didn't enjoy it as much as I should have, or as much as I thought I would, like as much as I did last year. So anyway, yeah. But I wanted to get that so badly, and I still want to get that to this day because, obviously the 30th anniversary was last year, and anyway, that's besides the point. The point is about the Zippo. So I'm, kind of like, what could I get? And I look over, and there's this jewelry booth. Like, as I'm thinking this, there's this jewelry booth. When I look over it, I see a jewelry booth. It's actually a watch company. They just had a little booth set up, and I look, and I'm like, they might have Zippos. I look, and I look at the counter, and boom, Zippo display. I'm like, whoa, Zippo display. And so I go over there. I'm like, oh sweet, look at these. I'm like, these are designs like I've never seen before. I mean, again, I am kind of new to collecting them, so I haven't seen every single design out there, and probably never will, because there's always new ones and stuff. But I'm like, whoa, cool. And there's one in there that I really wanted. It was a red matte Zippo, and it was so cool. It was literally a red matte Zippo. But what I really liked also on it was that in sort of a lighter red, kind of a, I don't know, maybe peach. Not peach, but it had right there, I think it was going along this way, it actually said Zippo on it, and I just thought, dude, that is so cool, I want that. So I asked the guy, dude, how old do you have to be to buy a Zippo? And he goes, oh, I really actually don't know officially, so I'm going to go ahead and say you have to be over 21. I'm like, dude, what? I'm 17, okay? 21 is a long way from now for me, so like, oh, what? Are you serious? So I was unable to buy the lighter. So I'm like, oh crap, I can't get that red one. So I'm looking, I'm walking around the mall a little bit. I go in Barnes & Noble, play with the Nook, which, by the way, the Nook compared to the Kindle, weight-wise, is very bad. The Nook is very heavy. Anyway, yeah. Again, guys, I get very sidetracked. So I went in Barnes & Noble and just played around with that. Then I'm just walking around, just trying to find places to go, and I see this place is called Pipes. Pipes Ltd, I believe is what it's called. I can't remember, but it was obviously a pipe store where, pipes, like, not like water pipes or like plumbing, but pipes as in the kind you smoke. And I'm like, oh, look there. I got to go in there and see if they got Zippo stuff. So I'm looking in there. I saw it on the directory and thought, ooh, I should go over there and see what they got in terms of Zippos. So when I see it, I actually look in there, and first thing I see are 3 revolving displays of Zippos. I'm like, whoa, I'm going in there right now. I didn't even think, like, twice. I'm just like, in. And I'm just looking at them, and I'm just like, honestly, I was excited to death. I'm like, whoa, this is so awesome. I don't know why, I just really was all giddy inside. I was just, Zippo, what's up? So, before I got too excited, I did ask the guy at the counter, how old do I have to be, to buy a lighter? And he actually said that you can buy the lighter itself if you are under 18, but you cannot buy fuel if you're under 18. You have to be over 18 to buy the fuel, which is totally reasonable. I mean, the lighter itself, all you're in danger of, that's all it does, sparks. Alright, it doesn't actually light. There's no flame, alright? All it is a spark. So, I totally can understand that, but you do know what that means, though. My filling video will probably be a little bit like next year. So yeah, when I'm 18. So anyway, I'm like, oh sweet. And so I've got like all these Zippos to choose from, and I kind of made this one a hasty decision. I'm just looking at all of them. I see several designs I wanted. I thought about getting one of the Harley Davidson Zippos. I'm not a motorcycle guy, but I don't know, it just kind of looked cool. One thing though that I kind of was disappointed about, again, this was a Christian retreat, I saw a lot of Zippos that I thought were cool, but the only problem was they were Playboy Zippos. And, you know, honestly, the designs I thought were kind of neat, but I'm never going to own a Playboy Zippo in my life. I never will. I totally won't. Yeah, so I'm like, oh wait, that's a cool design, but it's got the bunny on it, so crap, can't get it. I was like, you know, before I got too excited about a particular design, I looked at it real good to make sure it was like completely clean. But you know, all the ones with designs were just a little bit more expensive than what I would like to pay for. I just wanted a Zippo to remember the trip. That's really it. So I just go up there to the counter and I'm like, dude, you know, he asked, what do you want? Now the problem is, I walk up to the counter, but I still did not make up my mind. I just walk up to the counter like I'm ready to buy one. Mainly because my friends had came in there and they're like looking at them, admiring them, like, okay, I gotta hurry up here because they're like invading my space and it's giving me a hard time to actually choose a Zippo. So I go over there, I'm like, he's like, what do you want? I'm like, I want, because again, I had no idea what I wanted. I'm just like, I'll take that blue matte Zippo, like just right off the top of my head, because I was kind of looking at this one thinking it was kind of cool. Just, you know, I'll take that blue matte Zippo. Next to it they had a yellow matte Zippo, and then above it they had you know, they had like a green one, which I also thought was cool. It was a green, but it was shiny. It wasn't matte. It was like very glossy, and I really wanted that one. But again, it was just a little bit expensive. But I decided to go with the blue matte. He's like, okay, cool. So I think I annoyed that guy a little bit because honestly, my friends were in there. They're all talking to me, and he's like, dude, which one do you want? Tell me which one you want. And I'm like, okay, guys, would you like go away? I'm trying to order. I'm trying to buy a Zippo here. So he was kind of annoyed because he couldn't understand me properly, but I finally got across to him that I want that one. Then I ended up giving him the wrong amount of money. Like, I was like just a few cents short, and he's like, dude, you gotta give me 20 more cents. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be a bad day. Luckily it was that night though, so the day was pretty much already done. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, I just failed at buying this thing because I'm like, you know, I don't know. And I also had a tongue twist when trying to tell him which one I wanted. I don't know why, but these matte Zippos just really give me a tongue twist. So, I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, that's how I got the blue Zippo. So, I was really happy with it. One of my friends, actually, he's not really into collecting. He just bought himself a Zippo too, just to jump on the bandwagon. He got a completely chrome. Actually, I told you this, didn't I? I think I did. But he got a completely chrome Zippo. Which actually looked pretty nice. I don't think I got it on film, but you know, I mean, you know what a completely chrome Zippo would look like. Completely shiny, glossy, a lot like this one. But you see the finish on the design on the sides. That finish right here was all around it. So they had one that was so cool. It was this one right here. You know, they had this design, but they're actually going diagonal, and you know, it would go one way on the lid, then it would change direction on the actual lighter. I'm like, oh, that's sweet. I just didn't get it because it looked too similar to this one, but I don't know, if I ever see that one again, I might have to pick it up. So, yeah, this Zippo still needs a new flint. This one still got a flint, so this is the longest flint lasting ever. Yeah, close. And this one's obviously still got a flint. I sparked it a few times in the video, so, yep. Anyway, that is in chronological order from left to right, at least. Or from right to left. My Zippo collection and my new Zippo. I know this was a longer video, but I had a longer story to tell about how I got it. That is something you can expect. Sometimes these Zippo videos will be just real short 2-minute videos. Other times if I have, like, you know, a long story to tell about it, which, you know, I could have made this one shorter, but I just wanted to get kind of in depth in it. But, you know, this one, it was just sort of a longer story. So if this, I'm sorry that this video was so long, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you thought it was, you know, I don't know. But yeah, one thing I do want to mention though, this is a very vibrant blue, and honestly, in my room, I can even tell, in my room, it just looks dull as heck. I mean, in real life, it looks dull as heck. But when I was in the room, you know, where we were staying, this was like totally vibrant blue. It was vibrant blue even in the mall, but right in my room, it just looks very dull, very boring blue. But anyway, yeah, it also looks kind of feminine in my opinion, but you know, it's kind of cool. I like it, but you know, that's it. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go now. This is a long video, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video, which will probably be the videos I took of this retreat. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Adios. Oh yeah! Here's Zippo. Which one? Matte Blueberry. Oh wait, show them yours. What? Wait, show them back. See what kind of guy? You just got the standard chrome one. Chrome, yes. Alright, now show them yours first. I'll show them mine after. Whoa, reflective. Nice. Alright, here's mine. It's just blue. It's kind of feminine looking actually, but I kind of like it. Alright, yeah, I'll give you guys a better look at it later on. And I'll make a proper video for it, dating it and everything.
Alright, all you tired people. Sweet. What's your roll call?